What's up, man?
All right, welcome back to another episode of the Cino Legacy Podcast.
What's happening, bro?
Not much. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
That was a great 4th of July party.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
A lot of fun.
That's my first party since we had that explosion 10 years ago.
Explosion.
Yeah, remember me telling you I had a party at my house and we had a mishap with some fireworks and all the mortars, all the big fireworks went off at once. It was kind of
Holy
scary. I thought
shit,
people were going to be hurt, but nobody was hurt or whatever. But it put a dampener on my future plans for having parties. So, but we did it this year. Everybody was safe. Nobody got hurt. We had a great time. It was awesome.
No party like a Cino party.
That's right.
All right, so welcome to the show. If you guys are new, we discuss cryptocurrency and financial tactics here.
Yes.
So if you like money, stick around. And today we're going to be talking about the legendary Cino token.
Yeah.
Which is on the Solana blockchain.
Yes.
And before we get started, I'm just going to read a basic overview of what Solana is, how it differs from Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Yep, do it.
I'm also going to be educating myself on this as well. So if this kind of talk bores you, you feel free to skip ahead, but there's a lot of good talk and where Cino could potentially head in the future.
I mean, it's just math.
Yeah. And if you're not holding Cino, do yourself a favor. I mean,
Yep.
Now's the time to stock up.
Right.
So Solana is a high-speed layer 1 blockchain engineered to host decentralized applications, aka DApps, and smart contracts. It is fundamentally different from other cryptocurrencies because of its massive scalability, completing thousands of transactions per second for fractions of a penny, relying on a unique clock that orders data instantly. Proof of history. While Bitcoin and Ethereum rely purely on network communications to verify the timing of transactions, Solana utilizes proof of history. POH acts as a cryptographic clock that embeds a trusted passage of time directly into the blockchain, allowing validators to process and order transactions almost instantaneously.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah, Solana is very cheap and very fast. You can send millions of dollars worth of Solana across the globe in less than a minute.
Yeah. Ultra fast speeds and pennies on the dollar. Because of its unique architecture, Solana can process tens of thousands of dollars of transactions per second, with average fees costing less than a fraction of a cent. This gives its performance capabilities that easily outstrip Ethereum, which typically handles fewer transactions and features higher gas fees. Global ecosystem focus. Rather than just serving as a digital store of value like Bitcoin, Solana is designed for massive market consumer applications. Mm-hmm. It functions as a hub for decentralized finance, real-world assets, digital collectibles, NFTs, and high-frequency on-chain gaming. The trade-offs. This is the last part, by the way.
Yep.
While its performance is a major selling point, the Solana architecture has historically faced challenges. Because it's prioritizes speed and processes a massive amount of data, the network requires robust hardware to operate a validator. Critics and users on Reddit frequently point out that this hardware barrier can lead to a lower degree of decentralization compared to older networks, as well as a history of occasional network outages during periods of extreme congestion. Leave it to the Redditors to say.
Yeah, I mean, I've never had a network outage with Solana. Like I've never had.
Same here.
What's that?
I've never experienced.
Yeah, I've never seen it. I usually, I'm a Coinbase member, and all the Coinbase issues that we see that they have, like if there's a degraded performance on one token or another, I get messages, I get updates on all that stuff. I've never seen a Solana. I'm not saying it hasn't happened, but it's very, very infrequent. I've never seen it that I can remember. And as far as the hardware issues that they're talking about, if you have a good product, people are going to invest in keeping up with the Joneses, right? People will keep the system working if it's working good.
Right.
So I just read an article not too long ago, and I don't like to deal with predictions. I don't like to deal with speculation, right? I like to talk about stuff when we know what's going to happen or stuff, right? I don't want to get people. I don't want to lead anybody on or whatever. But there's an article I read that's saying that we're in the worst bear market that we are now, and then we're going to be coming out of the next one. And they're saying that the next cycle So we're in 26 now. In 4 years, right? They're predicting that Solana could trade at $2,000.
And what's it at now?
It's in the 70s or 80s
Yeah,
right now,
70s or 80s.
right? So they're predicting that it can hit 2,000. I don't know if that's reasonable, but let's just say, right? Let's make an assumption, right?
And let's educate the people first. Cino token is a token that exists on the Solana blockchain.
Yes.
Okay.
So, right, I'm going to use my age-old reference again. If Solana is a tree, Cino is one of its branches. So the better Cino does, the better Solana does. The better Solana does, the better Cino does. Right? It works in hand. So if we could assume, right, and I hate to do this, but I just want you guys to see the potential. If we assume that Solana could trade at $2,000, right? Let's make that assumption.
Right.
And you can go up or down from there, right? I'm just doing math. If scenario 1, right? If nothing changes, nothing changes with Cino, nothing. We have no corporate transactions. Nothing changes. When Solana hits $2,000, it trades at 2,000, Cino's back at 23 cents. That's just math. Nothing changes.
What's it at currently?
This morning it was 0.008.
Okay.
4.
So 0.008.
Yeah.
Just short of a cent.
Yep. If I do nothing, I don't sell one. Nothing. I do nothing with the token. It sits where it is. It doesn't move. It trades at Solana hits 2,000. We trade at 23 cents. Okay. Scenario 2. Right? If this is just math, right? I'm not trying to speculate. The only speculation I'm having is Solana trading at 2,000. Right. And this is based on an article that I read that I'm not convinced that it's going to or not going to. We're just taking those numbers and, right? If we regain our momentum, right? If Cino starts to increase and we get back on the 22 cents or whatever, and we regain some of the momentum we had when we first launched, we hit 22 cents on its own just by momentum alone. If we gain the momentum and Solana is at 2,000, we trade at $1.09, roughly, right? Now, this is all speculation. Right. I'm not promising anybody anything.
$1.09.
I'm just doing. Cino. Well, hold on. I got some more. If we regain our ratio to Solana, our peak ratio, and I didn't write that number down, but we had a ratio where we were based to Solana, but if we regain, so our momentum goes to 23 cents and Solana goes to 2,000 and the ratios align, we trade at $1.53. All right, speculation. Scenario 4.
Let's hear it.
And I don't even want to say if, because it's happening. We implement Cino Pay, and we get 2 or 3 customers to start using Cino Pay for corporate transactions. You induce a 3x multiplier, right? And this is math that I don't even know if the 3x multiplier is 100% accurate, but let's just say 3x multiplier. Could be 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, but around 3. Cino trades at $3.27.
$3.27.
Yeah.
A Cino token.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Now, that's just Matt. Remember, 23 cents again is me not doing anything. And the architecture increases, the hardware increases. Everything that needs to happen with Solana happens, which it may or may not. But if it goes to 2,000, okay. If it goes to 1,000, cut all those numbers in half. It's still way better than where we're at.
Yeah.
Right?
Just through Solana performing.
Just through the Solana performance. I don't know. Everybody who says that this is a dead dog,
every token's a dead dog right now.
Well,
if you think about it.
I know that.
We know that.
I've made a lot of money investing in crypto. I've lost a lot of money too, but I've made way more money in crypto than I have in anything else. I don't know.
Yeah. It's an investment.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a get rich thing. I don't ever invest in anything and, have my first 2x or 3x and pull it all out and that's it. I take the good projects and I roll with them and I let them go and they go up and down and they do their thing. And, if you look at any of the crypto charts and you break it out, 3, 4 year, every cycle, right? The 4-year cycle that they say, every cycle, it ends up higher than it did the cycle before. Every one. I mean, it's just, look at the charts. I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is. I'm not making that up. That's not speculation.
I recently watched this video. This guy pretty much cracked the code of Bitcoin. And it was like every 300 or something days. Oh no, 300. How the fuck did it go? I'm not going to say it. I'll show you the video after the.
Okay.
I don't want to butcher it.
Yeah.
But he was noticing after a particular amount of days, maybe it was like 3,000 something days. Every particular amount of days, Bitcoin would literally plummet, right?
Right.
And then a certain amount of other days, it would go up.
Would start to go back up. Right.
But higher than where it was before.
Of course.
And yeah, there was a pattern to it.
Yep.
So the next expected drop to $20,000 in Bitcoin is October 5th,
Yeah.
2026.
And then December is when the rise starts to happen.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I have it marked in my reminders.
I am buying as much Cino as I can and as much Bitcoin as I can.
Do you
I'm
think-
also buying stocks and other things like that. But
So we've been facing a lot of backlash on some of our Facebook reels of people saying, where's the tokenomics and, people calling like the coin bullshit and all that stuff. I mean, I think those who have been here from the beginning, who bought in before it way below a penny, understand the integrity, and the purpose behind the coin. They know you personally, most of them. But for people like just stumbling upon the token now, or people who got in above like 5 cents, I think those people are pretty pissed.
of course.
Yeah.
Of course. I would be.
Yeah.
Of course.
But it's like, what do you do in that case? Just hold.
I mean,
know?
why take the loss? I mean, if you lost already, just hold. I'm not quitting. I'm not walking away. I haven't rugged the token. I haven't enriched myself by doing this.
Right.
99% of the projects out there, that's what happens. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. And like from the beginning, you've been saying like you have a full life outside of this token.
Absolutely.
Already.
Absolutely.
You don't need to.
I don't need anything about this. This was, for me, this was about creating legacy. Right? Go back to the first video. I explain everything on why I wanted to do this.
And it still rings true. You haven't changed your mind.
No, not at
The
all.
message is still the same.
Absolutely.
You never told anybody to buy the coin either. I remember you making that very specific.
Yeah, I've not.
You have never asked
I
anybody.
am not a salesman. I am not asking anybody to buy my coin because you know me or because of my words, or I've not asked one person to buy this coin. I never said you need to do this. You got to do this. This is going to make you rich. I've not said that once.
Right.
And if I did, I didn't mean that.
Yeah.
You know, like I maybe my words have been taken out of context. I don't even know, because I can't remember ever saying that to somebody, because I don't want you to do anything because I say it. I want you to do it because you want to do it.
Exactly.
You believe in something. I've not. I mean, yeah, we are going through some shitty times. I mean, my account is low as well.
Yeah.
I get it as well. I understand. There's a lot of loss.
Yeah.
You know, I was hacked. Somebody stole $300,000 worth of my personal tokens.
Fucking sucks.
Yeah, I replaced them. I bought back in like everybody else does. There's no. I hope everybody knows that, like, when it comes to crypto, like, you're not buying tokens from me. I don't own the supply.
Right.
I buy them like everybody else. I don't.
Right.
I mean, I was the first one to buy them. I got them, my first batch, at the lowest possible price.
But I also feel like you're the only one consistently buying them to keep the price up.
No, I wouldn't say that.
No?
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay, well, that's good.
I look at it as being opportunistic. You know, I see when the price is low and I have some extra money to invest. Sure, I'll throw some money in there. I believe in the project. I mean, I'm literally the one behind the wheel. I know it's going to succeed.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be investing my own money in something that's going to lose.
Yeah.
So
All right, so let's talk about the real world utility aspect to this.
Sure.
Have you been networking with any corporate aviation companies?
I mean,
What-
yes, that has not stopped. That has constantly happened. The chart looks like shit, right? People are afraid of investing in a Solana token because they invest 100,000. There's guys out there who own tokens early on. They're going to pull their money out. So that's a big detraction right now.
right.
I think when Cino Pay comes online and there's US dollar token backed by treasury bills and people are earning rewards for their liquid cash, I think that's going to change the game.
Do you foresee this happening in the next year?
I was hoping to have it online today, but there's been a little, I guess, a little delay in getting it up and running. So we just have to be patient.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not promising a date. I'm not saying anything. I mean, I have my dates and my timelines that I'd like to be at, but there's things out of my control.
Right.
I have to work with that. So that's what we're doing with it.
So the word is out there, basically.
It's
You're
out.
saying you are
We
talking.
There's
to
a
these
lot of people who are saying, "Are you telling me that I can take my checking account with my liquid money and I can earn a 2% reward or more?" And I say yes, and their eyes light up like I've just changed the fucking world. Because I don't know if everybody realizes these operators are dealing with $1 million accounts, multiple 16, 17, 20 airplanes. Can you imagine the maintenance bills on all these airplanes, fuel bills? There needs to be a lot of liquid cash available
Right.
to keep this going.
So if they're using the stable coin,
Mm-hmm.
right, for Cino Pay,
Yep.
there's going to be fees involved, right?
I'm sure there's a little bit, but they're very low.
Are they fed into the Solana token Cino?
For me, yes.
Yes. Okay. Because you could have it set up that way.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not looking. I'm not looking to make a killing with this. I'm looking to change the industry. I'm not looking to enrich myself.
Right.
Anything that we do on the stablecoin side will benefit the Solana token side,
Right.
and vice versa.
So I'm sure that there's a lot going on behind the scenes, and I know you're a man of your word. You don't like really saying things if they're speculative. You
No,
don't want
I
to
don't. I don't want to speculate. I don't want to promise before I know.
Right.
Because I feel like every time you say something and it doesn't come true,
Yeah,
or
you-
that
you
date
let
is
yourself
missed or
down.
whatever, I feel like it's just people start to question your integrity a little bit. Like is he just saying stuff for likes and clicks and follows or hype? I'm not trying to do that. So when I know, I'll announce it.
Okay.
I mean that's as simple as it is. When I know it's happening or it's happened, I'll announce it.
Yeah.
Not until then. So
All right. So how do you feel about that one dude commenting on the video?
that he called me a retard.
Yeah. Yeah. For saying that you don't need 8 hours of sleep.
Well, if he thinks that my 5 hours of sleep a night makes me perform like I'm inebriated, then get your comfy pajamas on and get your fluffy pillows and
Turn
go
on Netflix.
go get your 8 hours of sleep and do the best you can, pal.
Yeah.
Do the best you can.
So you operate pretty fine on 5 hours sleep. I feel like
I
Out of-
perform at my peak efficiency. I push myself every day.
well, I've known you for over a year now,
Yeah.
right? And yeah, you don't fucking stop.
No.
I see some of the projects that you're involved with, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
holy
more
fuck.
than this.
Yeah.
More than this. There's stuff I
Do you think it's your happiness and like your enthusiasm to like fulfill all of these like projects and like the things that you love about life that like keeps you going? It's like, why sleep if you have a full life, right?
Well, I mean, listen, do I get tired? Sure. I sleep 5 hours a night. I get up at 5 in the morning. I'm in bed. I'm in bed by 10, asleep by 11 or 12, And I'm fine. Like I push. Like, I think it has to do with I could make my life very comfortable right? And I said this, I used these words before, stop being comfortable, right? I could make my life very comfortable. I think the more comfortable you are, the lazier you become,
That makes sense.
right? I don't know if I'm using the right words to explain this, but I don't, I feel now if I sleep more than 6 hours, I feel more tired during the day. I feel lethargic. I feel when I run on 5 hours, you know, I don't drink coffee, right? I'm not a coffee drinker. I don't use stimulants to keep me going. I don't use any drugs. I'm on an FAA Department of Transportation random drug program for the last 25 years. I don't use any drugs to help me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't I don't want to be comfortable because I feel that makes me lazy or weak,
Right.
or it takes away the enthusiasm of completing a job, completing a task.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Do you understand what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say? Like,
I
I
do.
don't want to, you know, if I had my fuzzy slippers on all day long and walking around in pajamas and perfectly temperature controlled environment, when things get really tough, I think you would want to, I think some people would tend to want to quit or give up. I would rather die than give up. Right? So I don't want to say I make my life hard because I do enjoy comforts,
Yeah.
but I think they're moderated. I could go excessive with comforts, but I still have a personal goal that I want to stick to. You know what I mean? A personal. Yeah, I don't know if you took me off guard with this question. I don't really have the right words for it, but I'm just not. Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this though. What gets you out of bed in the morning?
I wake up before the alarm clock.
You do.
Yeah,
Are you excited for life?
of course.
Okay.
There's accomplishments.
Yeah.
Like there's things like I get up.
But that's what I mean. Like versus the people who like sleeping in, that don't like getting up. Do you just feel like their life is kind of like void of like, goals, and
I don't think that I
they've
don't.
kind of like lost maybe like ambition because they feel like they're so behind the eight ball,
I don't.
so
I
to
don't know
speak?
because I've not been there. I've never experienced that.
Right. But your life is so full. You got a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
You have a successful aviation company,
Yep.
or you got all these other projects. I don't know how you keep up with it all. Like, but do you think it's that having a full life is what I'm asking that gets you out of bed early, like instead of wanting to sleep
No, I don't. I
in?
don't think it's that because I enjoy every day of my. I mean, listen, there was a time in my life where I wanted to take my own life. Right? Remember we talked about
Yeah.
that a few times. So I can't say that, and I still did those things during that time. So I don't think it's that. There was a time in my life where I did not appreciate life at all.
You're also with your ex-wife, though, right?
I mean, I was at the time, yeah, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer that.
Yeah.
I don't know what drives me other than I just do it. Right? I just do. And everything I accomplish is like an imaginary medal on my chest. Look what I did.
Okay.
But I say that to myself. I don't
Right. Like
I'm
you're
not
your own
showing
hype
that
man.
off to you. I'm not,
Yeah, you're your own hype man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like understand like the mentality though, because I know you have military training. I know they teach you discipline. But is it like when you get up in the morning and you don't need all this sleep?
right.
Is it your enthusiasm for the projects that you have that get you up and going,
I think because
or or are you just doing it because you know you have to and you
no,
have to
because
like,
I don't have to do any of it. Right? Like I go to work because I want to, not because I have to. I do these projects because I want to, not because I have to.
yeah? So it's your excitement for life.
I think because I'm so in tune with understanding that time is the most valuable resource that we have. Nobody makes it out of this motherfucker alive. Nobody.
When did you realize that though? Like you're 52 now, right?
Yeah.
So did you have this mentality in your 30s that time
I,
is
I think
precious?
I think mid 30s.
Okay.
I think mid 30s. I started working for I started working for a guy who was almost obsessive with time. And in the beginning, I didn't realize why, and then it clicked.
Was he older?
He was older than me, yeah, about 20 years older than me when I first met him.
What do you mean he was obsessive with time? Like, explain.
So I remember one particular moment, and I mean, this is obsessive with time. We had just taken off, and I walked back into the cabin, and he asked me, "How long have we been in the air?" And I said, "I think about 5 minutes." And he goes, "Well, is it 5 minutes, or is it 3 minutes, or is it 8 minutes?" And I said, "I'm not sure. It's about 5 minutes." And he couldn't I don't know if he couldn't wrap his head around it or he didn't want that answer. He wanted how many minutes. He didn't say about how many minutes have we been flying. He wanted to know how many minutes we've been flying. And I thought that, I was like, what the fuck just happened? Like, where did that come from?
Mm-hmm.
And then was other occasions where, he would hand me a watch and say, "Can you figure this out? Set this watch up, all the functions. I want to know how this watch works." And I would sit there, I'd go through the manual and I'd set it all up and then we'd have a conversation. This is all these features and blah, blah, blah. This is how it works. And okay, thank you. And a few years of that going on, spending time with this gentleman, working with him, I started to realize that he's so particular about time because he doesn't have enough time to do all the stuff he wants to do
In his life.
And then I realized that, shit, neither do I. Because of the way my brain operates. I can't, like, I'm afraid of retiring.
Yeah.
Because I'm afraid of what's going to happen to me mentally. Am I going to be able to slow down? Like, I don't want to just wake up and have breakfast and, hang around the house and then go have lunch and then take a nap and then go to dinner.
Like,
it scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, like I'm just like a dull life, right?
Yeah,
being old and
what do you look forward to?
right.
So it's very.
I wonder if your brain chemicals change though, like in your like 80s and stuff and 90s to the point like where like that don't matter anymore. It's almost like surrendering almost.
I don't. I'll let you know when I get there.
All right, word.
I'll let you know when I get there.
You're 20 years ahead of me, so
yeah.
almost.
So I don't know. I just
I have those thoughts too. By any chance, was this guy a billionaire?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he had all the money in the world.
He had everything he needed.
And is that why that was so significant? Like to see how obsessed he was.
Another moment that I had with this gentleman. I remember I came on the airplane for something and he asked me a question and I gave him an answer and I was done. And then I wound up talking to one of the crew members or somebody else on the airplane. And I turned around and he was standing right in front of me. And he wasn't arrogant. In my time with this guy, I learned I love this man. It chokes me up that he's still gone. But he said to me, "Hey, do you know the only thing I can't buy?" And I said, "What's that, sir?" And he goes, "Time. Get the fuck off the airplane." So it was just those moments that realized that you can have all the money in the world. You're still gonna die.
Yeah.
Like, you can have everything that life has to offer. You have to use your time wisely. It's the only resource that we all have a limited amount of, and we cannot buy more.
Shit.
Like, think about it. You can have billions of dollars. You can have access to everything, the best doctors, the best of everything. And you're still going to die.
Yeah, you're still checking out.
You're still checking out. Nobody makes it out alive.
It almost makes it seem like being a billionaire and having everything you need in life makes death seem even more of like a...
No, I don't agree with that. I think death humbles everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
When you get
saying,
to
but
those minutes, their last minutes, and hopefully you have friends and family around you who love you, and like hope. I It scares the shit out of me to think about people who die alone, who have nobody,
yeah,
who were terrible people throughout their life and pushed everybody away.
yeah,
That's got to be scary. Like
yeah.
entering your final moments, and having nobody there to hold your hand
I know.
or laugh with or just look in their eyes and smile for the last time.
I'm thinking about my dad. I don't think he's
Yeah.
gonna have anybody there.
Well, some people learn the hard way. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
hopefully, if he's reborn, if that's even a thing, hopefully he learns his lesson. You know, some people just have a terrible ego, and they're so stubborn that they're not willing to change or say, I'm fucking up, man. I got to do something different.
I think my father denies the reality of death. I just don't think he wants to believe that it's like,
It's coming.
yeah,
It's coming.
it's,
There's
you know
no
what I
stopping
mean?
it.
And
There's no stopping it.
yeah,
It's coming.
yeah, for sure.
You know,
Have you made peace with it?
with death,
Yeah.
I am not afraid to die.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I
You
want
don't
to.
think it's going to be liberating? You don't think, like, what do you think happens when we die?
No idea. No idea. I joke around with my son. I always talk about the Optimus robots, and I mean,
Yeah.
you figure out a way. You figure out a way to put my consciousness in one of those
In an
robots,
Optimus.
because I got shit to do. I want to finish what I do. I say when I'm done, I'll just turn myself off, and then
Yeah.
I'll just go to sleep, and that's it.
Yeah.
If I say you figure it out, because I got shit I want to take care of.
Uh-huh. Are you an optimist when it comes to death? Like, do you think there is something versus like eternal nothingness?
I'm not really an optimist. I definitely don't want to become a burden on my family. I don't want to have somebody wiping my ass or
No, I'm saying once you're done, once like the energy,
I-
the soul leaves the body,
no idea.
you just don't know.
I don't know.
So for you to say there's eternal nothingness is the same to say there's a light that we all go back to.
Prove it to me, and I'll believe it.
Well, the only speculative research
I don't
that
like
we
to speculate.
that we have on the topic are from people that have died, pronounced dead, and they come back, and everybody says like, the first couple seconds they're ripped out of their body,
Right.
and they're looking down, they see everybody, they hear everybody's thoughts, they feel everybody, and you start floating up, and there's a light, and like a light that's brighter than 10,000 suns. This is thousands and thousands and thousands of people say the same thing. You can look it up. NDEs, near death experiences, they're
Yeah.
called. People die in the hospitals, people die in car accidents,
Is that just a loss of oxygen to the brain?
That's what they say. I mean, because science for the longest time was saying that consciousness is generated by the neurocortex,
Yep.
front part of the brain.
Yeah.
But there was this famous Dr. Eben Alexander. There was a famous case where his neurocortex was down. He was in a coma for like 3 days, and he experienced this whole other fucking dimension that he was in that felt realer than here.
Right.
The love that he felt there was beyond any conditional human love you could feel.
Yeah.
But everybody always explains a light. Everybody explains a voice saying it's not your time. It's not your time. They don't want to come back. And they're free from like physical pain or
Yeah.
discomfort. And that when they come back to the body, they still remember it. They have this whole fucking,
Yeah. I mean, we've had an experience like that in our family. My daughter, my stepdaughter, but I call all of my kids, my daughter, at 24 had a stroke, and we almost lost her. And when she came back, she told a story of where she saw two people. One she never met, but she knows who it is, and another person who was very close to her. And that the woman told her, "You're going to be all right. Don't worry about it." And she had
I
this
got the
conversation
chills.
with her. Yeah, and then she came out of it. We got her back, and
whoa.
yeah. So it was. I mean, I understand.
Yeah, it's like,
I feel like in the last house that I lived in, I feel like I've seen an apparition multiple times, the same one. I called him the 10-year-old boy. He had brown hair, looked like a 10-year-old boy, and he would always like run through my peripheral
whoa.
and change, locations in the house or whatever. So I am well aware of that, and I believe what I see because I don't. Who knows? Crazy people don't think they're crazy. They think they're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know anything about that.
But like when tens of thousands of people like say the same thing, it's like how could we all be hallucinating?
Our whole experience is all chemical reactions in our brain.
Yeah, but like outside the brain, when the brain isn't working, how do you experience consciousness? Like especially like outside of the physical body.
Is it a hallucination?
How would it be if it's like if they're explaining it to be so real and they're feeling love? Like you know what I mean?
Your feelings are all, feelings are all a chemical reaction.
Yeah, but if the brain isn't functioning and it's in like a coma,
How do you know?
well, because the doctors, you know.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
There's bad doctors out there,
I
too.
think if there is a divine creator of all of this, right?
Right.
And the infinity of the universe and everything, I just don't think death would be the end. That's just me personally. It just doesn't make sense. And if it is eternal nothingness, and what the fuck does it matter? What does it matter if you're not going to know anyway?
It doesn't.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to build legacy. I don't want to be forgotten.
I don't think you're going to be forgotten.
I don't know. You know, there's a lot of great people out there who are forgotten.
Absolutely.
I just want, you know,
Well, this is where it starts.
I'm
I
trying.
Mean, you're making a
I'm
ripple. I could say that much.
I'm trying.
You're making more of a ripple than, you know, more people know who you are now than they did
That's true.
before March of
I mean,
2025.
we got some of them calling me a retard, though.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. You know, people hate. You
Yeah.
ever hear that saying? You could only half the world is only like.
Go ahead. What do I hear? What?
No, it's just something like half the world's gonna love you and the other half's gonna hate you, and there's nothing you could do about it.
I don't care about it. I just want to be. I just want to be.
You want to make your
I
footprint.
want to be a good person. I want to create a legacy. You know,
Yeah.
I want to make my life and all the work that I've done in it mean something.
So, like at the time of your passing,
Yep.
you want to go off into the next life or wherever we go,
Yep.
feeling accomplished and good, like you left something behind.
Yeah. I can tell you right now, if I was on my deathbed today, I don't feel like I would lay there with regret.
Think you got it all out of you.
I think I've everything I do from today forward is a bonus for me. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think
you made it already.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm successful. I feel like I've accomplished great things. I feel like I'm a good person. I feel like I've done all the right things that I should be doing. So I think anything after this is a bonus.
Yeah, it's extra credit.
It's extra credit,
Yeah.
you know?
Yep.
But yeah. But if there's something out there, if there is divine something, can you ask him to help me with Cino token and let's get this thing, let's get this to the moon.
All right, I'm asking him right now. I'm asking it.
So yeah, but I mean, you know, listen, what the initial we just went off on a tangent.
That was great.
We
Well
went off
needed.
on a tangent. Is the camera still rolling?
Yeah.
We're still
I think
good.
we're good.
The tools are here, right? So do you remember, I want to get back to where we were talking about the scenarios, right? And so I said scenario 4, right? We implement Cino Pay. I get a couple corporate transactions in there. We start using it and whatever, and we hit $3.27. And then the marketplace, the peer-to-peer marketplace on the app takes hold. So you see very little sells. The liquidity stays in the project.
Yeah.
Right? That number goes higher. Right?
Yeah.
So let's really focus on the project and the token and the tools, right? We are putting tools in place. We are on a good network. Solana's fantastic. I don't know the details about it, but I like that there's legislation coming that any creator or founder of tokens, projects,
Yeah.
have to go through a know your customer process. So there's no more rugging and hiding behind an old computer, because you're going to be responsible for your actions now.
You hear that, rug pullers? If you're gonna rug pull, you better do it soon.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, like I like that there's people and organizations taking steps
Yeah.
to make this a safer and better place.
Yeah, right. They're enhancing
Right.
the community.
It can only
Get better.
it can only get better from here. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be pitfalls and roadblocks and hurdles and all that stuff like every other, technological breakthrough that we've gone through. But this is going to be fantastic. This is going to be fantastic. This project, I believe in this project.
So do I.
I mean, no. I'm sure you do. But I don't want you to take my words lightly. I believe in this project like I believe the sky is blue. And like I believe that I breathe air. I believe that this project will be successful. I believe this project will change the lives of many, many, many people. I believe these things.
Love that attitude.
I'm not trying to hype anybody up here. I'm telling you and you guys, these are the things I believe in. I believe in protecting my family. I believe. I'm not quitting.
Fuck yeah.
I'm not quitting. I'm going to make this work.
Love to hear you say that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not getting animated. I'm not getting angry. I'm not getting upset. I'm not getting emotional.
Yeah.
I'm not letting somebody who calls me a retard get me upset. I'm not letting somebody who tells me to fuck off. I don't even know what I said that made him say, fuck you.
Saying you don't need 8 hours of sleep.
No, it was another guy who just said, thank you for saving my time. Fuck you. And I'm like, well, all right, but block, delete. Get out of here.
Get on.
But like, bring it, guys. I mean, you're not going to scare me away. Some woman called me, Gary somebody. I don't even know who that is.
Gary V.
Yeah, I mean, he's great. He's a great inspirational person. I've come to find out. That's awesome.
He's good.
He's awesome. Great.
He is.
I don't know who you are. I'm not trying to be like you. I'm trying to be me.
Yeah.
That's all I am is me.
Yeah. So let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Is looking back at the whole history of Cino token, is there anything you would do different?
I think there's a lot of nuances in the creation process that I would have done differently. I think I would have. I don't think I would have launched on Pump Fund where I did launch. I was new to the whole crypto space. I would have launched on a different program and done the tokenomics a little differently.
Right.
But I can't go back. You can't make any more.
Right.
All we can do is burn.
Yeah.
It is what it is. We're working with it now.
Right.
So yeah.
Indeed.
I'm not going to make another token, and because there's a lot of people who have Cino. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people holding there. The only way I would do another token, the only way is if I could get a database of individuals and what they own, and then reimburse them. If you have X amount of Cino, I would give you X amount of the other token. But I'm not doing that. Don't everybody panic. That's not what's happening.
Yeah.
But if I was to do something different, it would be a 1-to-1 rate. I would make everybody whole off the bat.
Right.
I
see.
A 1-for-1 swap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm not looking to enrich myself. I'm fine. I'm really, 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 I'm fine.
Cino to the moon.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. I hope so.
No, you know.
No, I do know so.
Right.
I'm taking it there. I just
Yes.
hope it's sooner than later.
Yes, absolutely. Even if it's 2030.
I mean, listen, that's only 4 years away.
That's not
3.5 years away. It's
Yeah.
not. It's just another cycle in crypto.
Yep.
I've been through 4 of them so far.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, what else? What else you got for me?
All right. I mean, now that we're on the topic and we already got pretty deep, is there anything else you would do different in your life?
Yeah, there's a couple of things I would do different in my life, but
Let me hear it.
no, I'm gonna save those for me. I have no regrets, but there might be a few things that I would change.
You just don't want to speak them out loud.
Yeah, they're mine.
Okay.
I can't be 100% vulnerable.
Come on.
Nah. What about you? Is there anything differently you do in your life?
Yeah, I would have invested in Bitcoin a lot earlier.
Yeah.
Well, I would never give back my kid, but maybe having a better understanding of who people are before certain actions were created.
Sure.
I would have invested more in Dogecoin.
Yeah.
It's funny, it's all money related.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I probably would have sowed my wild oats back in high school,
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
No.
maybe I would have attempted the Navy SEALs and like I wanted to after high school,
Right.
and probably started implementing everything you've taught me at an earlier age in my 20s instead of
I
waiting
wish
until my 30s.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I implemented the things I know now earlier. I wish I learned the things I know now earlier. You know, I wish I had the discipline earlier. But I'm totally content with my life. I'm happy where my life is.
It all led up to this.
I mean, I think I'm doing good. You know, I think I'm a good person. I try to be a good person.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I'm happy.
You saw I let loose at your party. I was eating
did.
cannolis and shit.
I know. I said, those aren't grass-fed cannolis.
I was like, fuck it. It's a Cino party.
It was a good party. I
was
had
great.
I had a really good time.
Great
had a lot of
people.
fun people here.
Yeah, good people.
Absolutely. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And nobody lost any fingers, you know.
Well, you were pretty fucking close.
Yeah, I mean, safety third, you know. That's my motto.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it was good. It was good.
The cigars were good. Thank you, Luke.
Yeah.
If you're watching.
Luke's always got those cigars.
Yeah, he's like, he thought I
Always.
was like a cigar expert. I'm like, no.
No.
I smoked a cigar maybe 5 times in my life.
Yeah, no. Luke's a great person. Luke and his wife are wonderful.
Yeah.
I love having them in my circle.
Yeah, they're good people to have.
Yeah. So I wish I did that earlier. I wish I was able to keep the good people in my circle or figure out who the good people were and bring them in sooner and longer. You know, weed out the shit.
So let me ask you, like, throughout the course of your life, I'm sure you've always been surrounded by somewhat good people, but has your like radar to kind of determine who's a good person to keep in your circle, was it sharp?
It's become sharper, and I think as you get older, all of us as we get older, I think our tolerance for bullshit gets smaller.
Yeah.
And I think that's what helps with your radar. When you're just tired of people's bullshit.
Time and
just,
experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see.
You know, sometimes when you're having a lot of fun, you're not too keen on reflecting on who is taking advantage around you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But as you get older and the fun kind of, I don't want to say the fun wears off because I'm still having fun, but I don't know. You just get tired of people's bullshit.
I hear
quicker.
you. I'm there too.
Yeah.
All right. This is one more question. Bonus question.
Go.
Have you ever been skydiving, and would you
Quite a bit. Yeah.
Quite a bit?
Quite a bit.
Talk about the experience really quick.
I mean, it's
worth it?
It's a wonderful experience. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely the first time you go, there's what am I doing?
While you're falling?
I mean, before you get out of that plane, you're like, what am I doing? Yeah. It's awesome. It's great.
What's it feel like?
What does it feel like? You feel like you're flying. Like
Really?
Yeah.
Could you breathe? Is it easy to
Yeah,
breathe?
you can breathe, and it's great.
Is it like a good, like, does it feel like your organs are like flying?
No,
out?
you just jump. It's like jumping off a ladder, but a really high one.
Never jumped off a high ladder before.
No, I mean it's good. You get out, you do it, you do your flips and your tumbles, and off you go, and you fly around a little bit, and you move and do your thing.
You did it solo?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Tandem, solo, and
Damn.
yeah.
How many times you do it?
More than a handful.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Would you recommend it? Is it humbling?
I think it's more if you're an adrenaline junkie.
Are you an adrenaline junkie?
I used to be.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, I think I used to be.
How do you get your adrenaline now?
I don't.
Dirt bikes?
Nope.
No.
I don't. I just try to stay calm and even keel.
Okay.
Right. I manage my stress. I
Drink your iced tea.
drink some iced tea. Yeah.
Your favorite?
No coffee. Very little alcohol. I mean, 4th of July, I didn't have one drink.
Hey, neither did I.
Yeah, I didn't have one drink.
Really?
Yeah. I think that's why we didn't have any explosions.
Yeah, probably.
So, but yeah, we had a good time and it was great. The rain, we had a little bit of rain. Thank you everybody who showed up. And we had an 11-minute storm.
Yeah. Lost power for some time.
Yeah, well, I lost power that whole night. But,
Yeah.
we have the backup generators came on and party on, but everybody who came to the party helped clean up and get all the cushions put away. And like, we literally cleaned up that whole backyard in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. Thank you everyone who showed up. Thank you.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was a really nice time.
Any concluding thoughts on Cino token?
Everybody just download the app, Cino Wallet. Check out and use the marketplace. It's not like your name is there. You can be anonymous.
And if you want to sell some tokens, you need some cash, put it up for sale.
Yeah, put it up for sale on the marketplace. You don't have to sell on the DEX. You don't have to be responsible for taxes. Right. You get paid in dollar tokens, not Solana. It's really easy to use, people.
It's solid, dude.
It is a solid app. It works great. Use it. Download the app. Check it out. Use it. If you have any comments or criticism about the app, let me know. Hit me up, social media. We'll fix it.
We going to London in November?
You know what? I haven't looked into it. I'm going to be over there for Thanksgiving. I'm going to be over in Scotland.
Oh, that's right.
So maybe if I can go a little earlier or figure something out. I'm not sure.
Scotland.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I love it.
Good for you, dude. That's fucking awesome. Yeah. Swim in the loch. Tell Nessie I said what's up.
I wonder if that guy's still there. There's the guy who's been chasing Nessie forever.
Yeah,
he has a little like a little camper at the end of at the loch, yeah, and he has all these stuff and sightings and pictures and stuff. It's pretty interesting. So I remember walking around Inverness. I think it was Inverness, the town of Inverness, and I bumped into the Finding Bigfoot guys.
Yeah, you told me
that TV
about
show.
That.
I was like, what are you guys doing here? So
that's great.
Yeah, I think they were looking for Nessie too. Yeah.
Well, thank you everybody for tuning into another episode of the Cino Legacy Podcast. I'm your host, Mike Farnola. This is Ryan Cino, founder and creator of Cino Token.
Thank you, everyone.
On the Solana blockchain.
Download that app.
Download the app.
Invest in yourself. Cino Token to the moon. Thanks, everybody.
That got deep, that podcast.
It did. I hope it makes some point, though.
Yeah, no, it was good. I enjoyed that.